Orange Crush for my vodka.
Nice.
Welcome back to the Softest Fantasy Football Podcast. We're joined by
You're not gonna do anything about your hair though?
Yeah, really.
Oh,
Welcome back to the Softest Fantasy Football Podcast.
That's terrifying, dude.
Yeah, no. I just showered, so it's all wet.
Corbin.
Oh man.
Stop. Make it
Ooh.
stop. Calvin,
Oh.
you just gotta shave, dude.
Nah.
You
I
gotta
think I have a headache from looking at you.
you gotta just wax that thing, dude. Just go Mr. Clean.
No, I don't think I'm actually balding. It's just my
Dude, you and Mr. Thin Hair over in the other
my
picture frame.
forehead just always looks like this, but I just have really long hair, so it's just accentuated.
It's like your hair is running away from your eyebrows.
Dude, your eyebrows have to take an international flight to get to the top of your forehead, dude. That's insane.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I have a big forehead.
Has
so,
to
like,
be a stop in between.
that's
No, it's not that. It's just that your hair looks thinner than like almost any other material I've ever seen.
Me? Oh, yeah. It's translucent. Each individual one is almost non-existent.
I mean, your forehead's not that small either, Corbin.
We all have big foreheads, but I can see to the middle of your scalp.
Yeah, except that I look like a normal person. I don't know what you two are. Well, that's probably why you still live up there, so you guys can still girls are like, oh, they're attractive because it's even worse.
Oh, all right. Back to the podcast.
All right, roll the intro.
Shout out to Ben Woolley.
What did he do?
Because he moved to Rhode Island.
He moved to the ugliest place in the planet.
He's like, we're the world's ugliest man. Rhode Island.
Yeah. I'm on my way.
All right. So how do we usually start
You just
this?
move your camera.
I just went off screen.
Barely. Looks like you were looking balls over there.
Dude, Calvin, roll the intro.
Oh my goodness. It just right in front of your mouth is just too. It
My
reverberates.
OnlyFans light.
Wait, what was that?
Revealed his OnlyFans setup. The trial. Those premium foot pics over
That's
there.
where he does the TikTok dances nude.
Yeah, yep. Adult TikTok for adult.
Joined by Corbin and Connor again for the close to the last podcast for this year. Gonna have
Whoever just turned his headphones off for this part, he was like,
we'll have a few more podcasts. This week we're gonna just review trades because Connor went crazy on some trades. Mostly Connor. I think he's in almost all these trades.
Sorry, hold on. Oh, did we start?
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Roll the intro, Calvin.
What is going on right now?
Sorry, I muted you guys and I started editing. You guys reminded me I needed to get my own
You just
fans messages out. And now every
Froze in the middle.
slap yourself.
I froze.
Yeah, you froze.
Yeah, you froze.
When you
I saw that dab.
I don't think you're actually allowed to say
I thought
that
I kicked
on
my outlet.
I don't think you're allowed to say that on YouTube either.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Fans for only.
Yeah.
Aww.
All right.
Link below.
Dude, if you
Go
should
to my Instagram.
You should set one up. That'd be
Link in
hilarious.
bio.
All right, I'm gonna share
Don't
my
attempt me,
screen.
dude.
All right,
and
let's ride.
We're gonna go right into trades of the week. Maybe my Discord has been wonky. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Oh no.
Reverb.
Is it good now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What'd you do? You definitely did something.
I did. I unplugged my thingy.
Everybody see?
Yup.
All right. Let's get into it. This is in our keeper league. Connor traded with Andrew and Luke week before trade deadline's over. And I'm guessing this is for push for the playoffs.
Yep. It ended up being a big L because I didn't need Joe Mixon. Because he didn't even play, and I still won without him. So I pretty much traded away Tyler Lockett and Ramondre Stevenson for nothing. But
Well, you get him. You made the playoffs, right?
yeah, but I can't keep Joe Mixon. But I could have kept Ramondre Stevenson with a 15th round pick. So I took a fat L on this one.
But
But
you're going for the win in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. You'll have
the
Joe
trade with
Mixon.
Andrew, trade with Andrew was a big win for sure because I made the playoffs and now I'm dirty. But trade with Luke,
What? Yeah, is that Dynasty or
both
Softest
keeper.
league keeper.
Keeper.
Softest League? Okay, yeah. Which is hilarious because you traded away basically two guys that would have helped you win, right? And then Ramondre Stevenson is like probably a keeper. I can't imagine he got drafted very high.
Round 15.
Oh, wow. That's an awesome keeper. I mean,
Right.
it's not like you're going to keep Tyler Lockett. You're definitely not going to keep Joe Mixon.
Can't.
Nice.
Yep.
I wish you would have made the playoffs. That would have been so much better.
I did make the playoffs.
I know. I'm saying I wish you didn't because then
Oh, yeah.
you would have done that trade for
Right.
nothing.
That's why
Yeah.
it was a huge risk for me to go for Mixon because he had a good matchup. So I literally was like, I need to kill Evan. And I was already projected. It was like 50-50 split with me and Evan. And I said, I need something to like push me over because I was starting like someone with a
Oh, I'm
terrible.
just realizing what you did. You traded Ramondre Stevenson, Dalton Schultz, Tua Tagovailoa. So all you got was Joe Mixon and Jamar Chase for this round.
Uh-huh.
Oh, gross.
But I get to keep Jamar Chase and CeeDee Lamb going into next year. So I have two.
Oh, wow. Yeah, those guys are league winners.
Boy, I can't wait to
They've done a lot
360
this year.
GM. I'm going to dunk on you as soon as we play in the playoffs, dude.
Oh, yeah, let me just wait for my bye to be over.
Oh, enjoy that bye, dude. I'm coming for you.
If you
Dude,
make
because I'm
it
playing
in the
easy.
first
Chris.
round.
I'm playing Chris, and Chris has like all of his players on bye week one of the playoffs. So he's
Chris
projected
made
like
the playoffs.
shockingly, and he's projected
Yeah.
like 85 points in round one, and I'm playing him.
Are trades still open? I'll send them somebody.
Week
No, trades are closed, baby.
15
I'm
is the
gonna
drop a
playoffs,
player.
not this week.
Huh?
In softest, it's week 14.
Oh,
Yeah, we
is
didn't
it?
update it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So-
So that's.
Oh yeah,
that's-
so I'll play one of you two.
You're not
You
playing
only
me.
play me. Calvin's not making the playoffs anywhere.
No. Chris or you.
Oh, not Chris.
Sorry.
Unless all my players die in a bus accident, there's no way Chris Randazzo's beating me.
Let's
dude.
see.
That's
You will
I've never
have.
lost.
I don't know, dude. Your team's not that good.
I'm literally the best team. I'm goated.
Well, we'll get to that later. But you guys should have switched week 14 to 15 in softest league. That's crazy. You have people on bye week in the playoffs.
There's 6 teams on bye.
That's
it's brutal.
absurd.
Yeah.
I
So
feel like
Chris
you
is
should
getting
just switch that
destroyed.
and just keep the teams that are in the playoff and just give everybody an off week or something. That's just super unfair to me.
Too late.
Because there wasn't people on bye last year in week 14, right? Because it was
No. It started last year, right? Corbin?
no, they added another game this year.
I think it was last year.
No, they added a game last year and they added a game this year, I think.
Corbin?
No, it's just one more game.
Right. They added one game last year.
Right. It's
Right.
just that there's a bye, bud. So everybody gets a bye. That's why there's 18 weeks of football. There's still only 17 games per team.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a bye in week 14 last year.
I don't know. You'd have to
Right.
look.
Hey, anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Last year there was. Last year had that too.
So you had
I
the
still know
playoffs.
It was the year before that was the one. I started the Sleeper League 3 years ago when it was only 17 weeks, 16 games. Last year they added the 17th game.
Yeah. We should probably change that going into next year.
Yeah, I would definitely vote yes on that.
Yeah.
All right, dynasty
Yeah.
trades. Connor
Another one.
Connor did another one with Dad, which I feel like should be. I mean, it's not even that terrible of a trade, but it's not a great trade for Dad.
Mine
Yeah,
actually-
that's a terrible trade.
right.
Who is Elijah Mitchell and James Robinson next year?
No,
Dad.
I'm
Nobody.
talking about
Dad.
Connor's trade right now. That other one's terrible.
Right.
Oh, Tom destroyed Connor on the other trade.
Most likely. Unless
Right.
Deshaun Watson comes back to form.
If
'Cause-
Deshaun Watson remembers how to play football.
Right. If that happens,
Oh, yeah.
Amari Cooper's top 5. But if that doesn't happen, I took a massive out. So I'm taking a risk.
Yeah.
And so did
But-
the
I don't know.
Browns.
Amari Cooper is more like what's his name? He's a similar wide receiver to not DeAndre Hopkins. Who was the other guy that was
Calvin
good?
Ridley?
Yes, yeah, Will Fuller.
Oh,
Yeah.
Will Fuller would get like 60 and then 0, 10 weeks in a row, and then 60. That's not
Amari Cooper literally does that at home and away games. Like that's what he's known for. And then if it's cold outside,
He has been
his
but
entire life. Oh yeah,
recently-
because he's had doo-doo butter quarterbacks who don't know how to like get the ball to anybody else.
right. But now he could have a top 5 quarterback if
Oh,
he remembers.
yeah.
He just needs to get a couple massages and get back in
Yep.
the groove. And
Right.
then-
Well, yeah. I told you, dude. He's like Tiger Woods.
Yep.
Oh yes. Play that speaker back into your microphone.
Is my phone doing something?
It did. It stopped. Oh, I just took my internet. Let's see if it dies.
Oh no.
I think you're good.
Didn't I make a trade?
No, I don't think
You're
so.
with Calvin. You guys colluded 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I
that
can't
was,
believe
that
that
was
was-
live.
Calvin, explain for all the people who need to hear why and what's wrong with you before there's an absolute riot to kick you out of the league like Richie. Explain yourself.
I did on the podcast. It completely makes sense on the podcast why I did that.
All of those people will be on the waiver wire for all of their career. Jalen Waddle is a top 10 wide receiver for the next 10 years, and you traded him away.
Yeah,
So,
he's a
Here's
second round.
here's the reason though. Okay, so you had one vote to veto that trade in that league. And you want to know why? Is because everybody watched that video and went, Corbin's done that to me before.
So
I victimized everybody in the league, so they can't even look me in the eyes and tell me that that's not okay. They just said, yes, daddy, and take it.
so stupid. I've never made a trade with you. Never.
You know
Oh.
what I tried
Oh.
doing, which Andrew just doesn't look at his trades apparently unless you tell him to. I offered him
Right.
Jalen Waddle for Javonte Williams straight up, and he didn't take it.
That you are so bad at fantasy football, Calvin. It's unbelievable, dude.
Well, all right. Jalen Waddle is not a deal though because he's a second round pick, so he's not a deal. Like you get a good guy, but he's not a deal. I'm
Right,
not
but-
keeping him. He's going to be in the draft pool,
But he's going to go in the first round next year of a draft.
maybe.
Like in a keeper, the people are wicked and
Yeah.
inflated draft capital.
Right. He's a maybe though. Like it's maybe first, definitely by the second. And so then you're
Right.
like, okay. So it's not a deal.
No, it's not a deal, but it's also like
Jalen Waddle's value is gone forever when he got
right.
drafted in the
His
second round.
value is accurate forever. It's like that's just okay. I can do that in the
Yeah,
draft.
yeah. Sorry. It's not valuable compared to like I have Justin Jefferson in the 11th.
Right. And I have CeeDee Lamb and Jamar Chase in those rounds. So
Right. And I have the most valuable player in fantasy football because of that.
right. Well,
Well, in a keeper.
yeah.
Right. Like I have Jalen Warren in the 16th round.
Yeah. He could be. I don't. I think Najee's back though. I think that he's just had
Donovan Knight in the 16th round.
They have Brees Hall next year though.
Brees Hall's got to recover from an ACL, which takes like
Takes
a
like a
year and a half.
Right. But he did it
Yeah.
early season. So yeah.
It's like
Jalen I like
8 weeks
Jalen
in.
Warren more than Donovan.
Sure, right. So, and Calvin gave me a 15th round. So next year,
That
when
is
I
also
bumped him up a round,
pace of everybody.
eventually, this is what I'll have. This is my dream. I'll have Justin Jefferson at 11th, and then I'll have somebody good at 13th, 14th, 15th, and then I'll always be slamming home those free agent grabs in the 16th round. And then I literally don't care about my last 5 picks because they're all starters, like top 10.
Yeah. Yeah, you have Pat Fryermuth with the 16th, dude. He's a top 5 tight end for forever. And Calvin
And I
just
have
said,
Dallas
"Oh,
Goddard in like the
here's a
8th.
top 5."
Right. Yeah, well, I tried to talk him out of that. I mean, you saw the video. I was like,
That's
hey, are you sure you want to send me Pat Fryermuth? Because he's pretty good. And
23 years
Calvin's
old,
like,
top 5 tight end, 16th round
Well,
value.
Corbin can only keep
And
so many people, so it's not
right.
It's not.
I actually might not keep Fryermuth. I might keep Warren over Fryermuth.
So your thought was
Because
like,
because
let me just
I have Goddard.
screw everybody.
I have Goddard.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I'll drop Fryermuth and then he'll land in the top 4 rounds next year.
right. It's so
Right.
bad. It's so.
Oh, yeah. The more like good people I can dump into the draft pool, the better. You know.
Right. Because he's going to go top 5 rounds.
Oh yeah, it'll go before that.
And he's gonna be.
I mean, you think
terrible.
about like, hey, you could get a consistent 10 from your tight end like
Right.
forever.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, he's not like somebody who's ever going to score 20 points though.
Yeah.
Like he literally hasn't done more than 12, but he's gotten 9 to 12 points all but one game.
Right. He's the safest 8 target tight end ever. Like he's incredible.
Yeah. But they're gonna have quarterback change over there. Like it's gonna
Don't they
change. It's
gonna-
like
You don't think they're going to keep the young guy? Pickett?
No.
They drafted him wicked high though.
yeah, but he sucks.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't know.
Tomlin. Tomlin doesn't care.
I think they'll
Yeah, I
keep
guess
him.
that's true.
He's been playing like every game instead of their veteran quarterback that they had.
Trubisky?
Yeah, like if he was doing terrible, they wouldn't be playing him.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a lot to bench somebody. Like, look what they had to wait for with Zach Wilson. That was unbearable.
Doesn't take the Panthers that much.
That's true. They're like one game and you're out of here.
Yeah, they've benched so many people. All right, Corbin's doing some
Are you in the
calculations.
playoffs, Calvin? Are you in the playoffs anywhere?
Might be
Nowhere?
in Dynasty. This is me and Corbin's draft results from last week. Neither of us did that great.
Oh,
Jalen Hurts
oh.
was the only one that did good, I would say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Soloed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that alone. So you have to get the nipple piercing.
No. That's going in the
That's what
draft.
that was, I heard.
Yeah, but that's going
What'd you
into
have
the
to do?
draft.
Nipple
No, I
piercing.
heard nipple piercing is just you two.
No, that was the whole point of
No.
picking it, was it's going into this draft.
I never heard about a draft. I'm too established of a member of society to get a nipple piercing.
No
you
one's
could get a
gonna
nipple
see
piercing.
it.
Calvin.
You wear
Yeah.
sweatpants to work, dude. Both of you, I bet, wear sweatpants to work. So I don't want to hear
No,
about
I have work
important member of
pants.
society.
I wear work
Okay,
pants.
you work at a gas station.
I'm a scientist, dude. I wear a lab coat.
Yeah.
In sweatpants.
Okay.
I wear a lab coat over my sweatpants.
All right, here's the playoff standings.
I just passed a homeless guy outside wearing a lab coat. You guys are the same.
This
I'm
I
Rick and
updated this
Morty.
today. So this is where
Oh wow. Where are you guys? Oh, I see Connor is in third at least in Dynasty. Where is he in the
Fifth,
fifth?
baby.
Yikes. Where
I'm
am
a
I? Oh, look at that. I'm top 2. Oh, that's crazy.
yeah.
Points against
You know,
lowest in the league, and
you know what else? I am tanking in Dynasty. I literally have a team that's built for the future, and I'm in second place.
Yeah, you got the second lowest points against, besides the other
and
top person.
you have the lowest points against in Softus League by like 400 points, dude. It's unbelievable. You have 1,500 points against you.
Yeah.
I have 1,600. Calvin has like 2,000. Everyone else is above like 1,700 except you.
Well, at
Yeah,
least in the
oh my
softest league,
goodness.
like other
It's
than
unbelievable.
Evan, other than Evan, like Evan deserves to be in the playoffs.
Right? He does. It's
He got
hilarious. He's not in.
he deserves to be like Tom pushed him out of the playoffs. That's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
he's got one more point against than you. That's ridiculous. That's
Insane.
crazy that it's that close.
Talking about dads.
Yeah.
Tom. Yeah.
Then Corbin, yeah.
But
I
yeah,
can't believe
Evan-
how high mine is. No wonder my record's so bad.
Well, no, yours is so bad because you're bad at this job.
No, I
That's
should
all
not
it
have
is.
lost as many games as I did.
I don't
That's
know,
for
dude.
sure.
I mean, those bottom three make sense
Bully's
to me.
killing it, apparently. I don't even know what his team looks like.
He's gotten lucky with all rookies, dude. They've been popping off for him. But now Walker's out. Woolie's gonna get eliminated first round. Oh, actually, he's the bye because Luke lost because he played Jacoby freaking Myers. I forgot about that.
Oh, Luke played
Yeah.
Jacoby
Against
Myers.
the Bills.
Yeah, and he
Who
got
did he play him over?
Tyler Lockett, who got 40 points on the bench or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
So dumb.
Because
Yep.
Luke's a Patriots fan, then a fantasy
Yeah.
football fan.
We were in talks of that trade. It wasn't like confirmed at the time of Thursday, but I would have totally benched Myers regardless, even if I was like even close to making a deal. But
Yeah.
we should try and fix Calvin's dynasty team so he makes the playoffs. Because
That's impossible.
Next year?
you need some help.
It's not going to happen.
You should make the playoffs, dude.
No,
That's
my
insane.
team's terrible, dude.
You got to make trades. You never make good trades. You always make like trades that just make you worse.
I have
don't
nobody
know.
doing well enough to do like a trade that somebody would give me somebody better. Like it's terrible.
You have Justin Herbert in a dynasty league.
Yes.
Yeah, I traded that to him.
That's my only quarterback. I got Trevor Lawrence, and that's it. I'm not trading another quarterback away.
No, pull up your team. Let's do like a 5-minute segment of trying to land a trade for Calvin to make him better. Pull up a
I'll take
trade.
Jalen Warren off your hands.
Pull up your screen again.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, Corbin's in rebuild. Trade to him. He's in rebuild mode. He's tanking.
He's making the playoffs. He's not tanking.
I am tanking.
He is, but he's still in first somehow, or second.
So
or
this is
whatever.
my lineup this week, and I have like 12
Go to
people on
trade.
bye this week too. Not
Yeah,
making
go
the
to
playoffs.
trade. I'll get you to the playoffs, dude. I always make the playoffs regardless. I fly through the ashes, come out of rubble.
Who am I trading with?
Who is out of the playoffs? Andrew, CJ. You could trade with Chris. Actually, I'm playing Chris. Don't trade with him. Actually, trade him people on buy. See if he falls for it. No, you need people. So who's your team? Go over to your team.
Here's my team: Herbert, Fournette,
Not a good team.
Warren, Etienne, Sean Penny, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, you need to just commit to the rebuild. Trade away those three running backs to people. Trade away Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, and Leonard Fournette to people for young players. If you're not, all those people are either on bye or Leonard Fournette's just done because of Rashad White. So you should trade them three for like young running backs and wide receivers. Go get James Cook from
I don't think
somebody
Leonard Fournette's done. I think he's
done.
he's just in a timeshare now.
Rashad White is. Have you been watching Rashad White play?
Yeah. I also have Cooper Kupp on injury reserves and Dallas Goedert on injury reserves.
Yeah, your team was really good at the start of the year, but it's just kind of died.
Yes.
Yeah, you just should commit to kamikaze commit. Sell those old running backs because all three of those running backs are 27 or 8, right?
I think they're like maybe 28, 27. Fournette's like
And
25, I think.
No, he's 27 or 8 for sure.
Yeah, 27.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to trade all three of those. Because people who are in contention this year could use them like week 15, 16, 17. But next year, they're all going to be 29 or 30 or 28 or 29 or whatever. So,
Boom.
Just got a trade offer.
How
no,
about that?
Calvin, you send me whatever Corbin has. No, don't trade to. They're both on bye this week. Yeah, send that to. He's never going to let go of Chubb. I would just send him like Aaron
Corbin
Jones.
sent me a
and
trade.
Alvin
Wait, let's
Kamara.
look at what Corbin sent.
Corbin sent me a trade in Dynasty too.
Oh, here it is. Oh, it's a three-way. Oh my goodness.
I just send you a pick for a pick and Calvin dies. What the heck?
Whoa. Jordan Mason is the future in San Francisco. And Joshua Kelly is Austin Eckler light.
That's insane.
So why
No,
get rid of him then?
See, if I wasn't here, Corbin would finagle you into accepting
No,
that
there's
trade.
not a chance I would do that.
I'm rebuilding. I'm embracing the future.
Oh, that check mark scared the poop out of me. I thought it said accepted it. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll come up with some trades for you and send them to other teams.
I don't want trade. Oh, you mean you're going to tell me what to trade for people?
Yeah, I'll make either three ways or just send you a trade screen that I screenshot of
Give
people.
me Montgomery and Barkley, and I'll give you Fournette, Kamara, and Jones.
Why?
Because that's three really good running backs for two.
They have not been really good.
I'll
But
give you. I don't want to give you Travis Etienne. He's really good.
Give me Travis Etienne.
No.
All right, we'll do trades later.
Yeah.
You're pretty hopeless.
I keep trying to look and see, like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm getting distracted. Like,
Yeah.
I'll send you trades in the morning. That will be really tempting.
Okay.
I'm on late.
All right. Well,
Don't
let's
accept
see where
Corbin.
we're at. All right.
We gotta do a draft.
Yeah. So this
Is that what it says?
draft is very important because we're going to do a draft next week of all the punishments, and in the order of the draft will be
Decided by this draft.
by this draft. Or do you want to do picks? Like, because it's serpentine, going to third might not be like the worst. Like, you just get to pick. Or do you want to be your first, second, third?
Huh?
I'm saying going third might not be the worst thing if you're picking punishments because you get to pick twice.
Yeah, you get to pick your spot. Yep, because you can literally count how many punishments there are and then go who gets
Yeah,
last.
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so you get to pick your spot.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds good.
Okay. Do this. Connor's nervous.
I
Hopefully,
am, dude. I can't afford a nipple piercing, both monetarily and socially.
The other two should be able to pitch in for the nipple piercing, you know?
Okay.
it can't be that expensive.
We tried to flash pierce our ears the other day, and it was like $50 a person.
Right.
Jeez.
Plus, however much the earring costs.
Right. So let's say $100. So then imagine a nipple's got to be like you got to be put under. You know,
I don't think you have to be put under.
there's
for
some
that.
stitches after. You guys must not be looking at the nipple rings I'm looking at.
What do you get, like bull rings?
Is Connor frozen?
I think so.
Oh, that's a good picture.
He just bails right before the draft. Just
Yeah.
like, oh, sorry.
Auto picks.
Yeah. Screenish. Oh, I guess you decided you're going first, huh?
You dunked on, boy.
First is the worst spot to go in this when we only pick 4 players.
I like it.
Oh, yeah. Pick
Can't.
I'm just setting the computer's picks. Oh, hope you didn't want to pick Brock Purdy. That was ridiculous. I picked the starting quarterback all the way down there. I know who I'm picking first. If you don't pick him. Whoa.
Yeah, this is kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, this is
Ooh,
an easy
not him.
no-brainer. Oof. Who are you thinking, Corbin?
You picking McCaffrey?
Yeah,
The only tight end that does well every week.
he did not do well last week. He did worse than the other good tight end.
He did worse than Mark Andrew.
Yeah.
Nope. Did he
Yeah.
do worse than Dawson Knox? Nope.
No. He did worse than Mark Andrews.
And I'm picking your boy.
Travis Kelce was 18th tight end last week.
Yikes. Well, that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for that.
Stinky.
I'm going to go with... Yeah, I'm going to go with Devontae Adams. I don't think I've picked him once this whole time we've been doing this.
Well,
And he's
Now he's going to do bad.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
what's been
right.
you not picking him has propelled him to wide receiver 1.
Mark Andrews.
You went to tight end?
Loves
Oh,
Huntley. Huntley and him pop off together.
Oh yeah, Mark Andrews is awesome. Since week 7, he's basically died.
Yep, but he's gonna do good this week, baby. I love it. Oh, let's go.
you're picking again?
Ooh,
All right, it's your turn again.
I know. I'm looking at quarterbacks. Quarterbacks are rough. Tua playing. I think I'm gonna go Herbert.
Oh,
I
wait a
think
minute.
it's gonna be.
McCaffrey's on a bye week this week.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's
Dude,
not?
what do you want? No.
No,
I thought the 49ers were
he's
on-
playing Tampa this week.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You are capping, boy.
Yeah, it's the drugs. Should I do it? Oh, against the Patriots? That's not a good idea. I was thinking of
Who are you
picking
going?
Kyler Murray. I'm going like wild picks this week just to hopefully just crush you guys.
So desperate to win.
Because we've been doing like just picking the best players every time. It's just been
Yeah,
not. It's just not been working. We've just had
Right.
terrible weeks.
You're just stinky boy.
Who's Josh Allen playing? The Jets. Oh, they're actually good at defense.
Uh-huh.
And the game matters.
Right.
Oh, who's Burrow playing? The Browns. Yikes. Jalen Hurts.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
So I'm gonna pick
Jared Goff.
down.
Sounds like not a bad pick this week.
Russell Wilson.
The anti.
You know what's crazy,
In
Connor?
the stack.
I think it's been 2 years in a row. Maybe it was just 2 years ago. You've said like, oh, this quarterback's gonna be the best quarterback this year, hands down. Cam Newton and Russell Wilson, and they both were horrendous, like worse than they've ever been in their life.
You drafted both of them.
I did.
I have the death touch when it comes to quarterbacks.
Yeah, I can't
That's why
wait.
I've always.
Can't wait till you say something next year.
Yeah.
All right, who's your running back this?
All right. Gotta take him. If DeAndre Swift can score 17 points against them, imagine what Derrick Henry can do.
Probably
Oh,
like
man.
4 million.
You're gonna be a stinky boy.
Going with the Muth.
I love drafting with you guys because you do not have any strategy. Like, you guys both picked in the first round running backs, and then Calvin chased me with a wide receiver.
Uh-huh.
You don't take a wide receiver yet. You got to take the thing that I haven't taken yet. Oh, wow.
I'm on Rob St. Brown. He's finishing 1 overall this week, baby.
Wow.
Minnesota cannot stop him. He's going off on him. And
Yikes.
the Lions are chasing a wild card spot, so they're going to get it, boy. They coming after them buns, Minnesota. You ain't stopping my boys, especially DeAndre Swift is also going to be popping off this week. I should have picked him as my running back. But Josh Jacobs is disgusting, so he'll probably get 40 points again. Remember when I told you to drop him at the beginning of this year, Calvin?
Yeah, I remember that. That was great.
And then you picked Ezekiel Elliott and traded him instantly.
Yep. That was also great. Tons of fun. I had tons of fun this year.
Yeah.
This year was one of my favorite fantasy years.
Dude,
I put in
I got anybody, dude.
so much effort and did worse than I've ever done the entire time I've done fantasy football.
You did really badly.
I have gotten wrecked more than ever before. I think more than anybody, because I was high on Robinson, Pittman, Sutton, Russell Wilson, DeAndre Swift, Jonathan Taylor, and all of them were flops entirely this year. So I got destroyed.
I am in the playoffs in all 7 of my leagues that I'm playing in. I'm top 2 in 4 of them. I did great this year.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Still got to collect them rings, boy.
You know what I didn't do? All right, I just have to brag about this. All right. I basically did a similar type of draft in almost all my leagues. In this league, that's like my more serious league that I run, my top 2 running backs right now are Rashad White and Tony Pollard. I drafted running back wise, I drafted Gus Edwards and Leonard Fournette. Actually, I didn't even draft Leonard Fournette. I have no idea who I drafted because they're not even on my team anymore.
Right.
Samaje Perine. I went 0 RB like through the first 6 rounds in a lot of leagues and crushed it. Running backs are trash for drafting. In this league that I have Rashad White and Tony Pollard, I have Stephon Diggs and Justin Jefferson are my 2 starting wide receivers. And then that league, I did this actually in 2 different leagues. I went Stephon Diggs round 1, Justin Jefferson round 2, DJ Moore round 3, Terry McLaurin round 4.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
second place in both of those leagues, though. And in the other league, I went Kyle Pitts in round 5.
Oh,
jeez.
that's
Yeah. But I got Saquon Barkley in round 6 in that league. Like, there was weird things that I did really well. Like, I got Michael Thomas pretty late, and then I traded him away in all my leagues after his first 2 games. You know, stuff like that. The wide receivers matter so much more, especially if there's any kind of like point per reception or half point versus like the running backs. They just get hurt too much. And especially this year, like nobody was that dog. Nobody was like set it and forget it. I mean, Josh Jacobs was the closest thing to it. And it's been questionable if the Raiders want to play him, for the rest of the year. It's crazy.
Yeah, it has been a terrible running back year.
And tight ends are garbage again, which is
Yeah.
sad.
Right. Kelsey's the only one who's done well. And he's even done worse than he ever has.
Quarterbacks
right.
haven't been that great either. Like, there's been like,
Right.
yeah, it's a
It's
weird.
been a crazy year.
It's been a weird year. That's for
Yep.
sure.
I'm really nervous about who are we going to pick as our kickers in the first round next year because nobody is that kicker either.
Right.
And wait,
Young
who?
Hui Koo, baby.
Yep.
He's incredible. He just got 14 points, I think. Like,
Yeah.
I think in the 5th or 6th week, he was like 10th overall of all players because everybody was doing so bad that he
Right.
was getting like 10
Yeah, I
points
could
every
see that.
week. And he was
Consistent. Right.
Right.
yeah, it was hilarious. That's how
Crazy.
That's how crazy this year has been that a kicker was in the top 10 for after like a couple weeks.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he's
Alrighty, kiddos.
5th overall kicker.
Start sending those trades, baby.
Oh, I'm sending them, baby.
Yep.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
See ya.
Do an outro, Calvin.
Thanks for
Roll the
watching.
outro.
We'll see you next week with the very important draft of doing a bunch of punishments.